Good evening, everybody, and welcome into 3-2-1 Live. And we are here in Westerly, Rhode Island, here at the Trombino Complex. And man, we are excited to be here tonight. And we've been doing a lot of Stonington Little League games. We're here at Westerly National Little League tonight, the opening game for the Westerly 12U All-Stars. They are taking on the Coventry All-Star teams. My name is Dan LaBelle. With me here tonight, as always, is Lisa Ornberg, the eyes behind the lens, and she's got a great view of tonight's game. We are high above center field, and we cannot wait for those angles here tonight. Thank you, Lisa, for all that you do for us here on 3-2-1 Live. And I do have a partner tonight. My partner is none other than Ken Collins. Ken, how we doing?
Well, it's a beautiful night for a baseball game, no doubt about that. And what a complex here. We saw over at Stonington the setup they have here. Well, there, look at they have practice. This is 11U practicing over here because they're going to play here on Sunday. So everybody wants to get in on the action, but that's the type of where we are is the playoffs right now, or the All-Star game.
As on the mound for Westerly here in this game is Grespino, pretty tall left-handed pitcher, and stepping into the box for Coventry is Mason Griffin, the shortstop, and he just took ball one. And game time temperature
75 degrees.
Presented by Toscano's. Head on down to go see Paulie for all your tuxedo needs. Can't wait to get back there. The pitch to Griffin is high. So 3 balls to start this one. (3-0). Grespino is able to get one in there. 3-1.
Grespino, a left-hander.
That one's fouled back. 3-2. You knew a left-hander. You watched a lot of a left-hander growing up, right? One of your grandsons?
Yeah, I certainly did. A good left-hander, too.
No doubt. Full count pitch coming, and it just missed the inside corner. Griffin will head on down to first base to lead things off for Coventry.
Well, that's not the way you want to start the game if you're a Westerly. You don't want to put that first guy on first base, especially walking him to start the game. But I think you get jitters, too, a little bit in the first game of the All-Stars, so we'll forgive them for that one.
Yes, definitely we will. As Will Cathy just took strike one. He is the pitcher for Coventry, and he ropes one out to left center. That ball's got a chance, and it's right up against the edge of the fence. He's digging for 2. It's going to be a close play at third base, and sliding into third is Griffin. Cathy has a long double.
We had a pretty good view. We're actually a little bit to the right field side of second base, looking in from center field. And we could follow that one pretty good. And that was a high drive, too. That ball was up there. And it hit right at the base of the fence. Probably another foot, and then we'd be talking about 2-0.
A game of inches. As in steps the catcher, Johnny Hines. A 3-hole hitter for Coventry, and he takes a looping curveball for a strike. 1-1. And going back to that point about nerves, I remember playing All-Stars and being 11, 12 years old, and that first game, you definitely have some jitters out there. You know, there's more people, you get the announcements before the games, the national anthem, you feel a little bit more like, kind of like a big leaguer, and it's trying to manage those emotions early on. As Grespino's pitch misses, count runs to 3-1. And both teams have some sharp-looking uniforms out there.
Nice.
That one's hit by the second baseman. It's a base hit. Cathy's on his way home. He's in there, and on the throw home, Hines will move up to second base, so we'll credit him with a 2 RBI single. And it's 2-0 Coventry.
It looked like it took a little funny hop when it got just by the second baseman and rolled into right field, allowing 2 runs to come across for Coventry.
Now steps in the cleanup hitter, Cody Donhauer. He is the first baseman for Coventry, and he takes ball 1.
So 2 runs in, and a runner at second base, and no outs.
Squared to bunt, got away, and that will allow Hines to move up to third base.
That pitch actually went behind the batter.
It did. I think that was an easy one to pull the ball, bat back on. So 2-0 to Donhauer. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Good pitch there from Grispino.
Yeah, Grispino needs a strikeout here. Keep that runner at third base. Get an out. Get that first out. Nice pitch. A little bit too low.
The count will be 3-1. It looked like a pretty good spot there from Grispino. Donhauer at the plate just trying to put the ball in play. There's a strike right there. Full count.
Yeah, with no outs, the infield playing back, so any ball that's hit on the ground, except maybe the third, is going to get a run home. That's a big strikeout right there.
And he got exactly what you said right there. Big strikeout for out number 1. And now stepping in will be the second baseman, Dylan Nash. Squares the bunt, gets it down. Grispino goes to field it, throws to first. Here comes the throw home, and Hines is going to be able to score. So the sacrifice works as planned for Coventry. They take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, there's a play there where, you know, he gets it down, he gets the bunt on the ground. That was the most important thing. Pitcher did a good job to get off the mound and fire it to first to get the out. And then that runner at third broke immediately when Grispino fired to first. And it was a fairly close play at home, but they got the job done.
And it looked like...
I think it was executed, both teams, perfect.
And it looked like a great slide as well into the plate by Hines. And takes a strike right there, does the third baseman Chase Adams.
Grispino's got that slow breaking curveball. He's also got that pitch too. I think that went behind the bat.
Yes, Adams had to duck right there. But it looks like Grispino's got some pretty good stuff. Again, first inning here, just trying to get settled in. A little bit of wiggle on that pitch, and that pitch is hit out to left field. It's going to get down for a hit. So a 2-out single from Adams. And now will be the right fielder, Gavin Griswold. Just a great piece of hitting by Adams. Took that ball to the opposite field, found some outfield grass.
Yeah, a pitcher's on the outside. He slapped it that way.
And man, Coventry is hitting the ball early. The long grass here at Trombino kills it and allows Adams to move up to third base. They have him at the corners with 2 outs. In steps the left fielder, Ethan Poirier. And these hitters, Ken, are not wasting any time here tonight.
No, very aggressive at the plate as a steal, second too.
And if you're Westerly right there, smart not to throw it. Already down 3, don't want to throw the ball away and have that other run score as well. Ball's fouled back. The count will be 0-2 to Poirier.
I like that wind-up on Crispino, huh? Give a little extra
Multiple little leg movements there. And he switches it up sometimes, too. Yeah. He doesn't do it every time, as that's a ball, 1-2. Maybe trying to throw off the batter's timing a little bit. The 1-2 is hit out, foul. And I've seen a couple of pitchers in the major leagues switch up their windup sometimes. Maybe Grispino was looking at them and he got a strikeout to end the inning. So Coventry not wasting any time in this one. They take a 3-0 lead. We'll be right back with more right after this.
At Lathrop Insurance, our core values guide everything we do. Because insurance is more than a policy. it is a promise. We care. We treat every client like family. We're solutions driven. We find answers, not excuses. We utilize teamwork. We do what we say because integrity matters, always. And we're always growing. We strive to be better today than we were yesterday. These values have shaped 86 years of service to Rhode Island families and businesses.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Back here at Westerly National Little League, Trombino Field for 12U All-Star action. Again, my name is Dan LaBelle if you're just joining us. With me, the eyes behind the lenses, Lisa Ornberg, and my colleague, legend himself, Ken Collins, by my side. And Coventry able to push across 3 runs in the first inning. They had 4 hits in the inning, also walked 1, struck out twice, and one of the batters had a sacrifice bunt for an RBI, and that first pitch is fired in there by Will Cathy, who gets the start on the mound for Coventry. Second pitch fouled back. This is Ben Fazzaro leading things off for Westerly, and he quickly finds himself down 0-2. Pitch is inside. We got a lefty catcher tonight, Ken.
Oh, that's something
See that?
you don't see all
Johnny
the time.
Hines behind the plate, left-handed catcher. Ball skips away,
And that
2-2.
Pitcher for Coventry, he's a pretty big boy. He gets it up there pretty good.
It looks like it. 2-2 coming. Pitch is outside, so from 0-2 to 3-2. Here it comes. And nice at bat by Fazzaro, able to work a walk. And Westerly has their leadoff base runner on, just like Coventry did via the walk.
Well, just as I said when they started the game with a walk, Coventry, when you score 3 runs, you don't want to put the first guy on via a walk. It's a line drive, base hit.
Oh, and nice diving attempt out there. And the ball did get down. It's going to be a single, and the runner at second, Fazzaro, is going to be safe.
I'll tell you one thing, the left fielder made quite a play on that ball. I didn't think there was any way he was going to get anywhere near it. And he almost caught that ball.
And Poirier had a good jump on that one. Just one hopped into his glove. And now it will be Crispino coming up to bat, and he's first pitch swinging. Hit him in the box, so it will be 0-1. Trying to help himself out here after Coventry scoring 3 runs in the first. Pitch is low, 1-1. That one's hit out to right. Right fielder's all over it. That was Griswold securing that one for out number 1.
Well, Westerly trying to, get back into this game early. It's 3-0. They can push over a run or 2 here. They'll be in good shape.
Now it's the cleanup hitter, Mason Sicard, and he swings through that one. Little extra heat on that one.
Yeah,
from
he had
Cathy.
that ball right by him.
Right on the outside corner. Great pitch. Strike 2. And Ken, we usually don't see a left-handed catcher because of the angles, right? The way they have to throw. Easier for a right-handed catcher to be behind there. Ball scoots away. Fazzaro moves up to third. Martin moves up to second. And that'll put 2 runners in scoring position for Westerly. One and two, Sicard just going to try to put the ball in play. make something happen for his team. And that is just a great pitch by Kathy for strike 3.
Right on the knee. That pitcher's right down there. Fastball. Big strikeout for Coventry.
In steps Brody Macera with 2 outs. First pitch, curveball, swung on and missed. It was a good one. 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And check on the runner for Zaro at third base. He's back in there. And Kathy, after giving up 2 base runners, trying to get out of this inning. Here it comes. And just missed. I know if I was on the mound, I would have wanted that pitch, Ken.
I think he wanted it too.
Almost the same spot. Got it that time. And that is strike 3 and out number 3 in the bottom of the first inning. Coventry still leading it 3-0. We'll be right back.
I'm Dale Sold, the owner of Shoreline Painting and Cabinet Refinishing. My vision for the company has always been to elevate paint contracting. When you call, you get a live person. Typically, we have estimates out the same day. We have really good communication with our customers daily. We make sure you're completely happy before we leave the project. We service residential and commercial customers. The commercial work we do is typically more community-oriented. We just completed a expansion of our shop. We added 3 more spray booths to allow us to increase capacity. You can find us at 77 Stillman Ave in Pawcatuck. You can find us on our website at shorelinepaintingri.com, or you can call the office 401-834-1684 to book an estimate.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthus, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interests in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
We welcome you back here at Westerly National Little League, Trombino Field. We are at tonight here in Westerly, Rhode Island. We want to thank you all for tuning in with us. We cannot express enough how much we appreciate your support. We're so lucky to get to be able to cover the local sports, all the community events that we get to do here on 3-2-1. And that's a beauty of a pitch from Grispino. The count will go to 2-1 on a Braden Barrett, who is the center fielder for Coventry. Another swing and a miss, a 2-2. And Grispino getting that ball right back on the rubber this inning. 2-2 coming. Curveball's in the dirt. So it will be 3-2. Full count pitch. Oh, a little looping pitch. It got Barrett to swing on it for strike 3 for out number 1. Now stepping into the batter's box will be Anias Malinek. He is one of the EHs on this team in Little League Baseball. No matter how many players you have on your team, all the batters bat as Malinek takes strike 1. Man, and Grispino going to that slow pitch this inning. 0-2. On deck will be Mark Sorelli. Oh, 2 is high. 1-2. Another slow one, and got Malinek to swing on it for strike 3. So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the second. Now will be one of the EHs, Mark Sorelli, stepping in. takes ball 1. Swing and a miss right there. Great pitch from Grispino. That one's hit out to shortstop. Took a funny hop. Martin's able to field it, throw on to first for out number 3. So a much needed quick inning for Westerly right there after giving up 3 in the first. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm AJ Trust.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
Welcome in, everybody, and you get to see a little bit of behind the scenes here. What a great view we have. We're sitting up here right on this nice porch, right out in, kind of right center field, and we welcome you, and we're so lucky to be able to be here. We want to thank the Westerly National Little League for allowing us to be able to come down here. Shout out to the president, Jason Kotoris, for reaching out to Ben and getting us hooked up. And there's nothing better than Little League baseball.
Oh, absolutely. The kids are all excited about playing, especially All-Stars. They work hard all year long. And you can see a great play on that last play of that inning when that ball took that big hop. Shortstop right there to get it, fired it first. And I talked to a couple of the 11 years old, and they're ready to play on Sunday. Pop up down first baseway, first out of the inning.
Nick Fazzaro swung at that first pitch, and it's 1 out here to start the inning.
I know we were on camera in between innings. Now the staff that Ben has hired to make us look like we do, it's unbelievable.
It is.
It really is.
Alex Green.
All these makeup people come in.
I'm sure everybody could tell, right?
What are you doing?
What they didn't see was a whole crew in this back room.
Thank you, guys.
Green hits that one out to shortstop. It's fielded nicely by Griffin. Throw on to first for out number 2. Well, he knew this was a big game. He wanted to make sure to hire, the right makeup people.
I understand.
And of course, the best camera operator that we have as well.
Oh, no doubt about that.
No doubt. Now will be Cole Amadin trying to get something started with 2 outs, and he takes a strike on the inside corner. And Kathy, just like Grispino, has had a good second inning so far. Just missed off the outside, 1-1. And you see all of our community partners in the left-hand corner of your screen. We cannot thank them enough. They are what allow us to be able to be here at a game like this. All the high school sporting events, all the community events that we get to go to here on 3-2-1, and that's a strike right there. And 2 strikes on Amadin now. And that one's just tipped at the plate. But as I was saying, I want to thank all of our community partners, and if you're interested in sponsoring with 321 Media, please make sure to email joe@321media.com. And Kathy gets a strikeout to end the inning. 1-2-3 goes Westerly. We'll be back with more Little League baseball right after this.
Lickety splits where the summer sticks on our fingers, on our lips.
2 scoops high in a waffle twist.
We're living it up at Lickety Splits. Lickety Splits, take your flavor pick. Rainbow swirl or classic mix.
Big wide smiles in a sugar blitz.
Yeah, everyday sweet at Lickety Splits. Hey!
I'm Josh Sherman, owner of Breachway Building Company. We specialize in kitchens, bathrooms, interior renovations of all kinds. Please feel free to give me a call to help you out with your next project. Breachway Building Company. We are building your dreams one wall at a time.
Welcome back to Trombino Field here in beautiful Westerly, Rhode Island on a 75-degree night. Can't ask much more than that. And Coventry currently leading Westerly 3-0. They were able to get 3 runs in the first inning. Both pitchers seem like they've settled down a little bit as far as Crispino. Cathy has been dealing so far to start this game. He has 3 strikeouts, giving up 1 hit. He's also allowed a walk. And
I think that first inning there was little nerves, and we talked about that at the time. And to add to that, you know, you're dealing with little leaguers, but you know what? That's with every age.
It is.
I don't care how old you are, how young you are. When you go out there to play a game, especially if it's a playoff, all-star game, you got to have nerves. You're not breathing, one or the other.
There is no doubt about that. I remember plenty of big games growing up playing in that. No matter how many I played in, you always have those nerves before the game.
And then once you get settled into the game, you know, then everything seems to slow down a little bit.
Leading off the inning for Coventry is number 9, Mason Masciardi. And he is one of the EHs. He is the 12th hitter in the Coventry order. And takes a ball. Crispino's pitch is high for ball 4. So the last batter in the Coventry order able to get on, and it brings it back to the top of the order in Mason Griffin. And that's big. Last batter in the lineup, doing his job, getting on base for the top of the order. Nobody out here in the top of the 3rd. That ball's too low. 1-0.
And the rest of the outfield moves back about 4 or 5 steps for this hitter, playing about straight away. And
rightfully so, as that one's hit out to center. Green is underneath it, though. Nice ranging play for out number 1.
They were positioned perfectly, I would say, for that. Center fielder just had to move a couple of steps.
In steps the pitcher, Will Cathy. And he takes ball 1. Not only has he been good on the mound, but in his first at-bat, he decided to hit the base of the wall for a double in the first inning. Later came around to score. Curveball, got him out in front a little bit there, able to get a piece of it. The count will go to 1-1. And of course, we should thank Ben Barber, who's producing this game for us. Pitch is in there, 1-2. I don't think Cathy liked that one.
I can't say as I blame him.
Nah, me neither. The pitch, and Cathy took a big rip at that one. Fouls it off.
He was sitting on that pitch. Says, let me see if I can get this one about a foot further.
Crispino's pitch is a slow one, and he dumps it out to center field.
Well, there you go. He hits the ball right off the fence the first time up. This one, a little bloop single into center field. So he's 2 for 2.
And in steps the catcher, Johnny Hines, who singled in his first at-bat. Runners take off, and they are going to be in at second and third. As Cathy took a big turn at second base.
Yes.
1-0 to Hines. Coventry looking to try to add more here. Good block by the catcher. Able to keep it in front. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Crispino. 2-1. That ball is hit out to center. Green's underneath it. The tack from third. It's a pretty good throw, but the runner is going to get underneath, And that is the 4th Coventry run on the sacrifice fly by Hines. Masciardi coming in to score.
That was a good throw to home plate by the center fielder, but I don't know. I might have wanted that throw to go to third, keep that other base runner at second base. But it was a strong throw, great arm.
And that ball is hit out to center field once again. Green's been busy this inning, and he secures that one for out number 3. So Coventry able to add another run. They lead Westerly 4-0. We'll be back with the bottom of the 3rd right after this.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
The largest reason we opened up Seaside Pharmacy was to help our community better than the big box stores. We get to know you better, fast and friendly service. So we'd love to have you come in and check out Seaside Pharmacy and see what we have to offer.
We are back here in Westerly, Westerly National Little League here at Trombino Field. We have 12U All-Star action for you all, and not only do we have this for you all here tonight, but also on 321 Live, we will have the Rhode Island Men's Baseball League back in action starting at 7:30 p.m. live from Cranston Stadium as the Salty Dogs take on Wheelhouse in the 50-plus division. So we have 12U baseball, and then we have 50-plus division baseball. Where else can you get that type of action? Not many places, Ken.
No, when you mentioned 50, I remember our good friend and one of our sponsors, Woodmansey Insurance, Ralph Woodmansey. I think it was softball, but I think he was playing in the over 60 or 70-year-old. Unbelievable.
It's so great that there are leagues out there like that, and that ball was roped to the first baseman, Don Howard, and he secures it for out number 1. That was Liam Horan lining out to the first baseman. And now will be Connor McDonald stepping into the batter's box. Pitch is taken for a strike. And I believe John Parenti will be on the call for that game. Pitch is outside. Ball's fouled back. Good swing there from McDonald. Again, we want to thank you all for watching with us here tonight. Just a great opportunity. We get to be here broadcasting these games for these Little Leaguers, and that one is fouled back. Now I can see, Ken, why you watch the Little League World Series, and that's coming a little bit later in the summer, but they always talk about how it's one of their favorite events to cover, as that one's hit out to the second baseman. Nash is able to field that one and throw it to first for out number 2. But just doing these games, I mean, how could you not love going and broadcasting this type of game? It is absolutely awesome. This now will be Colby Contreras for Westerly. That one swung on and missed. Strike 1. Kathy pounding that strike zone. 0-2. And another great pitch right there for strike 3. So Coventry able to put Westerly away 1-2-3. We'll be back right after this.
If you want a sweet treat or a bite to eat, if you're shopping for the week or a great piece of meat, there's only one place to go. Meet me at Dunn's Corners Market. Meet me at Dunn's Corners Market. If you're here for the weekend or you're here for a lifetime, meet me at Dunn's Corners Market.
321 is about so much more than sports. We're about community, family, small businesses, nonprofits, and sharing stories that deserve to be heard. 321, what's your story?
We welcome you back here on a 3-2-1 live. Grispino is back out on the mound for Westerly. They currently trail Coventry 4-0. And story of the game so far has been Will Cathy on the mound. I mean, he has just been dominant, really pounding the strike zone. He's up to 4 strikeouts in this game, has only given up 1 hit as well. And Coventry trying to look to add more here. This will be Dylan Nash, the second baseman. Then it will be Chase Adams, followed by Gavin Griswold. Here in the top of the 4th, that ball is roped back up the middle for a base hit.
Good piece of hitting right there. He sort of had to hold up and wait for that pitch, but timed it perfectly. Hit it right back where it came from into center field, and leadoff man gets on for Coventry.
This is Adams, and he takes a strike. And going back to that first inning, Ken, Nash was that batter who put the sacrifice bunt down to be able to allow another run to score for Coventry. That pass ball will allow Nash to move up to second base.
And as we talked in some of the games that I've done with you, is those add-on runs. You know, Coventry got 3 right away off in the first. Wesley couldn't answer, but then last inning they put 1 across to make it 4-0. And looking to get another one here, they got a runner in scoring position right now.
And the count is 3-1 on the third baseman, Adams. Slow looping pitch is able to be hit foul. And those are almost tougher to hit than the faster ones. At least they always were for me. That's why you won't see me playing slow pitch softball anytime soon. And a great pitch from Grispino gets Adams to swing on it for strike 3. So 1 out, and now it will be Gavin Griswold, the right fielder. Grispino's pitch. Swung on and missed.
Took a good healthy cut at that one.
At Coventry, they have a very aggressive lineup. Not afraid to hit the ball up and down. They've had contributions tonight. And that ball is hit out to the first baseman. He'll field and step on the bag for out number 2. That was Mason Sicard fielding that one. Now there are 2 outs, and it will be Ethan Poirier, the left fielder for Coventry. Slow pitch is a ball, 1-0. Again, Grispino, after giving up 3 runs in the first, has been very good. After that, that ball is hit out to second base. Flipped on to first for out number 3. Nice play by Connor McDonald over at second base. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back right after this.
Let's go down to Toscanos. Men's shop downtown Westerly, where style and class go hand in hand. You can look your best and dress to please. Buy the right shoe, get the left one free. And if Paulie makes fun of you, you get an even bigger discount too. Toscano's Men's Shop since 1911.
Since 1911, Toscano's Men's Shop. Head on down and go see Paulie for all of your suit needs. I mean, he's got everything you can imagine in there. And again, if you buy the right shoe, you do get the left foot free. I think that's a pretty good deal. And the more you mess with him, the bigger the discount as well. And that pitch is swung on and missed. This is Dominic Castro, the last batter in the Westerly order. Will be Ben Fazaro up next, and another big swing right there. The count will go to 1-2. There on the outside corner, nice pitch by Kathy for out number 1.
I had the pleasure of seeing Mr. Gincarella this week. He'll be going on vacation for a couple of weeks, and we're going to be there the last Saturday of July.
First pitch swinging is Fazaro. That one's fouled back. And we should mention, we are going to be at Revive Coffee tomorrow, right on Atlantic Ave. We want to thank Coach Fazaro for allowing us to go down there and do sports open mic from there. We tried it last week. Wind was howling, though.
I guess.
That ball is roped down the third base line, foul. Count will stay right where it is at 0-2. We didn't need Lou to blow away.
No.
Right into the water. Off the outside, 1-2. Think you would have been able to swim? Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Kathy. Second strikeout of the inning and 2 outs.
Yeah, you were talking about all-star games and people getting up for these games. And I can remember a Westerly team that we followed back in the day to Bristol, Connecticut. Nice complex they have up there. Lou and I went up there, and then they went on somewhere upstate New York. Up there, actually, it was up near where Joe Pepitone lived at the time.
That ball's hit back to Kathy for out number 3. So Martin goes down on the ground out, and we'll keep it right here because I want to hear more of that story, Ken.
Well, as you were saying about people getting up nerves for the games, we were the same way. You know I was. You step up there and you go into a place like Bristol. That's a great facility. You know, we had a press box. I think we were right on the field, but behind home plate. And until the game gets going, you got nerves. You want to make sure, everything's going to go good, being on the road, which we're not used to doing. So, that was pretty exciting for me, and I'm sure the same thing for Lou if you ask him. And then going up to upstate New York, we actually had the commissioner, who was from Westerly, Jim Federico, hitch a ride with us back to Westerly that night after the game. So we were in good company, and it was great. So I could imagine, Williamsport, how that was going there.
Yeah, you just see it on TV, and it looks amazing. There's definitely a spot that's on my bucket list to try to get to one day, as first pitch is bunted and fielded nicely by Crispino. He made that look a lot easier than what it was for out number 1. That was Braden Barrett who led off the inning. Tried the bunt attempt. Now will be Anais Malinik coming up to bat. Slow pitch, hit over the third baseman's head. Nice job by Malinik.
Yeah, left-handed hitter, same thing. Pitcher's on the outside. He says, I'm not going to try to pull this ball. Just let me hit it right over the third baseman's head.
Perfect piece of hitting right there, and in steps Mark Sorelli. And he takes a ball. And Bristol, longtime host of Little League Baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, nice play by Martin. Steps on one for one and not going to be in time. So it did a good job stepping on second base. And really tough to turn a double play on the smaller field.
That ball was hit pretty hard, but he did what he had to do. And it took a little extra time because he had to take a couple steps to get the fourth and second, and then to throw over to first just a little bit late. Good hustle by the batter, too, to get down that line.
Now will be Mason Maschiarodi. He takes a ball. I think Martin wanted to make sure he had the ball first, too. Always the most important thing, and that's a ball.
That was that 37-mile-an-hour curveball or changeup or whatever you called it.
It's working for him.
Yeah, definitely. Keep these hitters off balance, except for that first inning. There it is again.
So 3-1. That ball is hit down the third base line for a base hit. And Maschiarodi is on for the second time out of that 12 hole here tonight.
Yeah, I think he's the one that scored that fourth run a couple innings ago.
And this brings it to the top of the order in Mason Griffin. Healthy cut there. Pitch is fouled back. He reached on a walk in the first inning, flew out to center his last at bat. Now he's behind 0-2. Hit up the middle, it is gonna get through. Green's charging it, but again, that grass is just killing it. Did a great job of fielding it, and what a laser of a throw from the outfield. That's the second time we've seen that from Mr. Green out there.
Well, now we get the bases loaded for Coventry. That was a heck of a throw, and it was right on the money, too.
Because if it wasn't, that ball's getting away, and that run is probably going to come in to score.
Yeah.
And this is a very dangerous hitter in Will Cathy. 2 for 2 on the day. Had a double in the first inning and had a single back in the third. And that ball is hit out to right field. Right fielder's going back. It is going to get down. Extra bases for Cathy. 1 run's going to score. 2's in. And a 3-run triple for Will Cathy. Or is it going to be more? The throw to the plate is in time. Nice play by Westerly, but not before 3 runs come in for Coventry on the triple by Cathy. I don't want to say, Ken, but he's 1 home run away from hitting for the cycle. We'll be back right after this.
I'm Ryan Collins. I'm the clinic director, specialized orthopedic physical therapy. Every time you come in, you work one-on-one with the physical therapist. Personalized one-on-one care with that person. Working with Wood River is very beneficial because we have great relationships with all the doctors. Do not hesitate to give us a call, come in for an evaluation, or talk to your doctor, and they can refer you to physical therapy.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop in to Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Welcome back here at Westerly National Little League. And you see the crew right on your screen. My name is Dan LaBelle. Alongside with me is Ken Collins and, of course, the eyes behind the lens, Lisa Ornberg. We cannot thank you all enough for tuning in with us here tonight. And we're also going to have more Little League baseball action for you tomorrow over at Stonington Little League. We'll have the final game of pool play for the 11U Stonington Little Leaguers, who are 2-1 in pool play, and they will play at 2:30 p.m. tomorrow. And just been great being able to go down to Stonington. Cannot say enough about the Stonington Little League staff. Welcomed us right in, brought us up Gatorade, a burger once, some fries, and again, shout out to the Stonington Little League. And we want to shout out the Westerly Little League for welcoming us here tonight. And Kathy is back out on the mound, and the first pitch to Grispino is in there for a strike.
How about this spot? Isn't this nice?
Wow, that ball was roped right to Griffin at shortstop. He didn't even have to move his glove.
That took about a half a second.
For out number one. But yes, beautiful spot. My first time calling a baseball game from kind of the outfield area. Very nice out here. As Sicard swings on that one, foul. Yeah, we're sitting on a nice porch out here right above the concession stand.
Beautiful
here
spot.
at Westerly National Little League. That's a ball to Sicard. And on a gorgeous night as well. 2-1.
Well, see, when you're watching Major League Baseball on TV, this is the view you get anyhow.
It is.
Most of the time, the center field cameras. So.
And 1-2 now to Sicard on the swing and miss. Here comes the 1-2, and it's painted on the outside corner for strike three. And out number two here in the fifth. And in steps in the third baseman, Brody Macera. Oh, nice curveball. 0-1. And it's so tough as a hitter. You can see from here that Kathy's got a lot of zip on that fastball. As Macera's able to catch up to it that time, fielded smoothly by Griffin for out number three. And Coventry continuing to shut out Westerly here tonight so far. We'll be back with the top of the sixth inning right after this.
At the Ocean Community YMCA, community means showing up across 4 branches and 2 summer camps, all rooted in one shared mission. Every day we bring people together to grow stronger in spirit, mind, and body. From fitness floors to youth programs, from lifelong friendships to unforgettable summer memories. No matter your age or stage of life, there's a place for you here to belong, to thrive, and to be supported. This is the place where everyone belongs. This is the Ocean Community YMCA.
We are back here in Westerly National Little League tonight for 12U All-Star Baseball. And Westerly currently finds itself trailing 7-0. And Coventry's come out and they've played a really, really good baseball game so far. They scored 3 runs in the first, scored a run in the third, and then scored 3 runs last inning in the 5th inning. And it looks like Grispino is now in center field, and he swaps places with the new pitcher, Alex Green, who's coming in from center field. And we've already seen the type of arm that he has.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we'll see some good heat behind some fastballs that he's got, maybe some off-speed pitches. We're Westerly here. Focus on trying to get a 1-2-3 inning. And then the next half inning, it's just about base runners. Anything can happen. We've seen crazier things happen.
Yeah, and for Coventry, those 3 runs they just put up in the top of the 5th, those are big. You know, instead of being 4-0 like it was. Other than last inning, even that first inning for Westerly, I take the first inning as nerves more than anything. Let up for the walk, a couple of but you know it's been good defense too for Coventry. They've made the plays that they've had to make.
as it is 3, 4, and 5 for Coventry. Johnny Hines, the catcher, leading off the top of the 6th. And he takes ball 1. And we want to thank all the new fans and followers that we've gotten from doing these Little League games. Those are the people we do it for, those and these athletes. So again, we cannot thank you guys enough for supporting us here on 321 Live. And the best part about it is now we get to not only see them here, but eventually we're going to see them at the high school level. So that's going to be kind of cool for me eventually. Hopefully I get to see them be able to be high schoolers one day and watch them kind of grow up. And that ball runs high. The count is 3-1 to the Coventry catcher, who has had himself a day. He has 3 RBIs, I should say, on a single back in the first inning. He had 2 RBIs, and he had a sacrifice fly back in the 3rd inning that brought home another run. He fouls that one off.
But this is what it's all about, Dan, right here, Little League Baseball, really.
That ball is smoked down the right field line. It is going to get foul. That would have been very close to a home run if that was fair.
Yeah, that ball was hit pretty good. But he just got in front of it too much. He pulled it.
Again, this is pool play in this 12U tournament. Westerly will have 2 more games in pool play to see where they land after that. The pitch is inside, so Hines is on with a walk to start the 6th inning. Now will be the first man, Cody Donauer. The green comes set. Square to bunt, did Donauer. The throw down. Oh, and it's a beauty, but he's in there. That was very close at second base.
It was a close play. I'm not sure the shortstop may have dropped the ball, I think.
That just didn't get that tag down quite in time, but the ball beat him.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good throw by the catcher. Right on the money, too, by the way.
The ball is low. So the count is 2-0. And high. With 3-0 now to Donauer. Here it comes. And another high pitch. It's going to result in another walk. Now will be Dylan Nash, who we've already seen bunt in this game. He had a sacrifice bunt for an RBI back in the first inning. Would not be surprised at all to see a bunt right here. Free swinging, hits it out to second base, and it goes through the legs. That ball is thrown home to the plate. Good attempt by the right fielder, McDonald. But it is going to result in a run scored for Coventry. So Nash will reach on the error. And Donauer will move up to third base. Nash will be at second. And Adams steps into the batter's box. First pitch swinging is fouled back.
Pretty aggressive, Coventry. Not only hitting, running the bases, too.
Yeah, they've done all the fundamentals well here tonight. 0-2. Here it comes. That one's hit out to Sicard at first base. And very close play. He is able to get him at first base. Another run does come in for Coventry.
Close play at first base that time.
But Adams will get credited for an RBI. And that will be Gavin Griswold, the right fielder for Coventry. Hit hard out to shortstop, and it gets by. As Crispino fields it, throws it in. And it is going to be an RBI single for Gavin Griswold. There's no break in this Coventry lineup, Ken.
That ball was really, really hit hard. It got by the shortstop like in a heartbeat. No way he could have got that ball.
And Coventry has just hit a lot of baseballs hard here tonight. As we're going to get a mound visit. Again, just the first of 3 pool games for Westerly. After these games, they then will enter the single elimination bracket of the tournament. Ball's foul. And for those of you wondering at home, hey, it's 10-0. Why isn't the game over? If you know Little League Baseball, that is the mercy rule, but Coventry is the away team. So Westerly will still have a chance in the bottom of the 6th inning to try to score some runs. And in that case, they're going to have to try to get all 10 back, not just 1 to keep the game going. This is Ethan Poirier. And he takes a ball. 1-2. One, two. Is it in the air, and it will hit the fence, foul. Ball is hit down the first base line. It is going to get foul. And of course, this works out perfect for us on 3-2-1 Live. We're not only here at Westerly, right? One of our schools and teams that we cover here, but we also have another school that we cover here as well, Coventry High School. We should shout out them, all of their sponsors, of course, that work with us. We love the Coventry community. That pitch is in there for a called 3rd strike. And that is 2 outs now here in the top of the 6th. Of course, the Coventry Exeter West Greenwich girls lacrosse co-op team made it to the Division IV semifinals. They had a great season. Girls basketball team for Coventry made the Division II semifinals back in the winter. A lot of good sports at Coventry and just a great area. Pitch from Green. Runs inside. A 1-1. Swing and a miss. This is Braden Barrett, the center fielder. And some young man mentioned an ice cream sandwich down there. I think he's got to bring that up here.
Good crowd on hand, too, for this game. A lot of people spread out all the way around the field. Really.
Yes. Green's pitch is hit out to center. Crispino barely had to move for out number 3. So Westerly has 3 outs left to work with. We'll be back right after this.
Since 1974, Bill's Place has been serving up great times and unforgettable food. From family celebrations to post-game meals, it's the spot Kent County calls home, right on Main Street in West Warwick. Bill's Place has been part of the community for over 50 years, and it just keeps getting better. Come see what everyone's been raving about. For takeout, call 401-828-2300 or visit us online at billsplaceri.com. Bill's Place, where tradition meets great taste.
I'm Johnny Mack, General Manager here at Sandy Motors, and since 1988 we've been making car buying wicked easy for Rhode Islanders. So come with me and let's go see how wicked easy we make it when car buying. From cars, trucks, and SUVs, Sandy Motors has the selection you want at the price you want. Get approved now and see all our inventory at sandymotors.com. Every vehicle in certified condition for you to drive for many years to come. Sandy Motors, where making car buying is wicked easy.
I'm Dr. Devin Barley. I own Greenwich Bay Chiropractic right on Main Street in East Greenwich. We are a chiropractic office that offers services like therapeutic exercise as well as non-surgical spinal decompression therapy. Even if you're dealing with a chronic health issue that you just kind of say it is the way that it is, there are so many people that we've been able to help who...
Back here at Westerly National Little League, Trombino Field, and Kathy is out there once again for another inning of work trying to complete this game for Coventry as that ball is hit hard on the ground by Nick Fazzaro, and he is going to reach. So good start to the inning from Westerly. Again, it all starts with that. You see the score, 10-0, but you can get a couple runs, get a couple base runners, I should say. Could lead to a couple runs, and, you know, Ken, maybe you don't win this game, but it gives you good momentum heading into the next game.
That's right.
As this is the pitcher, Alex Green, stepping into the batter's box. He grounded out to shortstop back in the second inning. Big swing, fouled it back. And being behind the plate a couple times myself, I can tell you that does not feel good. Gotta shake the cobwebs out.
Yeah, and the umpire giving him a little extra time as he walked over to get the baseball.
And the field umpire making sure to clean that rubber off just so everyone can see it.
Yeah, he hasn't cleaned it the whole game.
Might as well do it for the last inning, right?
Good for him.
A shout out to all the umpires out there that help out with Little League Baseball and just in general, as well as Green goes down swinging for out number one.
Yeah, we don't talk too much about the umpires, but same thing for them too. They're big games for them.
Absolutely. Now this is Cole Amadin stepping up to the plate. He struck out his first at bat. Yeah, they got a tough job, and we cannot thank all the umpires, referees out there, because without them, at the end of the day, none of this would ever be able to happen. First pitch swung and a missed right there. Ball runs outside, 1-1. And love to still hear the Westerly dugout cheering his teammate on, and that ball is just foul. So 1-2. The 1-2 is in the dirt, 2-2. I believe the pitch count limit for this 12U tournament is 85. And nice pitch right there. Another strikeout by Kathy. And Coventry just 1 out away from completing the victory here tonight.
Yeah, this pitcher for Coventry, he's a good player.
He is.
He's a good pitcher, and he can hit. There's no doubt about that.
This is Liam Horan, and he takes strike one.
Good breaking pitch right there. You get to see that from out here. You can see those.
Well, and you just saw that. I mean, that ball broke basically from the batter's hip all the way to that outside corner. It's just really tough to hit, and especially at this age, so impressive for a pitcher to be able to do something like that. The count is 0-2. Here it comes. And another breaking pitch for strike three, and that's how this game will end tonight here in Westerly. The Coventry 12U All-Stars come into Westerly and get a 10-0 victory. And what a ball game played by Coventry. And of course, we want to shout out Westerly as well. We cannot thank them enough for bringing us down here and making us feel right at home. And we cannot wait to be back for more Little League action here at Westerly National Little League. And, you know, not over for this Westerly National Little League 12U team. Again, they have 2 more pool play games, and then they will enter the tournament thereafter. So, of course, we want to wish Westerly nothing but the best of luck as they move forward into pool play. And congratulations to Coventry, who got a big victory here tonight. Now it is time for our Coastal Graphics post-game show presented by our friends over at Coastal Graphics. You see them in the top left-hand corner of your screen. Jeff Miner does a great job down there. Make sure you go see Jeff Miner for all of your graphic needs today. And you see the weather right there in the Toscano's weather bug. 74 degrees still, Ken. Just a beautiful night for baseball. And I guess now it's time to try to pick our Ed French & Son Asphalt Paving player of the game. And I think this one's probably pretty simple, Ken. Who is it? You already had a name circled. And it is going to be Will Cathy, who not only was the winning pitcher, pitched 6 really good innings, he also decided to hit a double, a single, and a triple for 3 RBIs and almost had a home run. It was a very close play at home plate, possibly an inside the park home run. And you look at his line here, I mean, he only gave up 1 hit tonight, and that was back in the first inning.
Right?
There were a couple other errors as well, but he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 strikeouts as well. And what a ball game for that young man. You can tell he's been working on his game a lot, and he just came in here and put on a dominant performance. And not only just him, up and down the order for Coventry. I mean, you had Johnny Hines as well, who had a single, 2 RBI single in the first inning, had a sacrifice fly in the third inning for an RBI. He had 3 RBIs. I mean, just up and down. Chase Adams had a single. Gavin Griswold had 2 singles with an RBI. And then Mason Maschiarodi for Coventry, the 12-hitter, was able to get on twice with a walk and a single. It's really big when the bottom of your order can do that for your team.
I think Coventry did everything. They scored early, put those add-on runs as we always talk about, and defensively too. They made all the plays in the field. I like the shortstop too. He's a pretty classy guy.
I was just about to mention him as a former shortstop myself.
Right.
I mean, you could just see Mason Griffin out there has worked on those fielding techniques. Has very smooth hands. He did get 1 hit right to his glove on one of those that got there in just about a snap of your finger. But again, great game here tonight. And just again, we're so lucky to be able to do this. Congratulations to all of these Little Leaguers for making their all-star teams as well, as that is an accomplishment in of itself. And you see it on the left-hand corner of your screen. We will be back with Sports Open Mic tomorrow morning at Revive Coffee right on Atlantic Ave. Feel free to stop by. See us if you want. If not, make sure you tune in from 8 to 10. You can also catch more baseball action for you all here tonight, as at 7:30 p.m. we'll be live from Cranston Stadium as the Salty Dogs take on Wheelhouse in the 50-plus division. So you got a little bit of the younger kids. You can also watch some of the older people here tonight as well. And 3-2-1 bringing you all age ranges of baseball. We're so lucky to be able to do it. So Lisa Ornberg, want to shout her out. Thank you for being the eyes behind the lens and always making the trip with me. You do a great job as always. And I want to thank my partner here tonight, Ken Collins, for stopping down.
Hey, Ken
My
and
pleasure.
Dan,
Yes, Ben.
before you guys go,
Yes.
Lisa, can you turn the camera around one more time?
Oh, we're gonna get another shot on ourselves.
Oh, look at that.
We are. I just want to say, Lisa, get into the zoom out a little bit and then come into the camera shot. Nope, zoom out.
That's in.
Other way. All right, right there. And then come on, stand behind them, please. I just want to say thank you to the three of you for doing this. This is a big game today. Hold on, I'm going to turn the echo cancellation off so people don't hear me twice. This was a really big game today, and the first ever time that we were able to cover, or that anyone was able to cover, a Westerly Little League game live on video. And so I couldn't think of a better three people to do that. We made a little bit of history today here in Westerly, and it was great. It was between two communities that we love. And it was a really big day for 321 and for everybody. And I just want to thank Dan. You are the man. You are the rock that we're building all of this on top of. I want to thank Lisa, who has been the cornerstone of all of this for the past 4 or 5 years. And the legend, Ken Collins. There's nobody better. So I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to the three of you. I also want to say thank you to Jason Contouris and the Westerly National Little League. I want to say thank you to the Trombinos and this beautiful facility that they have. And I want to thank all of our sponsors that have been at the bottom of the screen the entire time. We can't do any of this without all of you. Thank you for helping us keep community broadcasting free, because it makes a huge difference to every parent, grandparent, etc. That's able to watch it, and all of the community members that are able to watch it. And I just want to say thank you to the three of you. So thanks, guys.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you.
We thank you too, Ben, and thank you for producing here tonight, and thank you, of course, for all that you do for us here on 321 Live. The list is endless. We don't need to get into that, but seriously, Ben Barber does a lot of hard work for everybody. He truly cares about everybody in the community, and that's why he does what he does. That's why we're here doing what we do as well. And legendary stuff tends to take place when Ken Collins is around. So just another little step for you. You could say another milestone.
Yeah, I don't want to say how long ago I sat here and did a Little League game in Wesley. It was a tournament, the district tournament.
Yep.
And that's many years ago. Too many to mention. But anyhow, the pleasure, and you're right about Ben. He tries to do whatever he can do over and above for the two-state area, Connecticut and Rhode Island.
All right, I
hats
will
off to
cut
Ben
your
Barber,
mics off
really.
if you keep saying nice things about me.
He said he's going to cut us off if we keep saying nice things about him. It's all right, Ben. We could say you deserve it. We'll be back tomorrow morning with Sports Open with Sports Open Mic 8 to 10 live from Revive Coffee. And then in the afternoon, make sure to check out more Little League Baseball, as we'll be over at Stonington at the Red Field watching the 11U All-Stars in their final pool play game at 2:30. So make sure you tune in for that. So for Ben Barber, Lisa Ornberg, Ken Collins, my name is Dan LaBelle. Thank you all for watching and listening. We'll see you tomorrow.